Good morning, everyone. If you're hearing sounds from the streets, it's because the windows are open. It is a beautiful day out there today. We don't even have the AC on. It's nice. What is the temperature out there right now? I wonder. Let's see. Let's have a look. 49 degrees. Wow, it's getting chilly out there. Breaking news. Just got a text. It says, perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. Rest in peace, Colin Powell. Did he pass today? Did not know that. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, we will definitely have we'll be having a bit of a discussion about that if I can get this thing uploaded and ready in time. Hopefully I will. I'm pretty sure I can. Anyway. Time to get these bad boys laid out, don't you think? There we go. Crank that up to 45. There we go. Sorry, I just wanted to adjust my vape. Alright. I want to give you a word of warning that things at work have been super weird lately with the staffing, so if one day you see me online a lot, or one day you don't get a reading at all, my apologies for that in advance. Things are just, like I said, they're super weird. It's staffing issues. Nothing that can really be done about it. We just got to do what we can. You know, knuckle under and get the job done. In any case, let's get this thing kicked off. So, we're just going back to the readings as we usually do them. There's your significator, so that's us. This is going to be our guide, and that's from the Viking Oracle today. As always, I'll tell you what, here's what I'll do. The Viking Oracle and the Spirit Animal Oracle, those are always going to be used. Mainly because, well, they're mainstays, and they've been mainstays since I started this channel. We've got our tarot here. We're using Colette Baron-Reid's The Good Tarot today, which she describes as an oracle deck. I don't know. I just personally like using them as tarot cards, although they are kind of big. They are about the size of an oracle card, and all of these larger cards you see here today are definitely oracle cards. So we have the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Let me tell you something. Alana Fairchild's decks, I have two of them. I have Sacred Rebels and I have the White Light Oracle. I found out some others that she has, and I really, really think they're beautiful. Witcharoo just featured, I think, her Crystal Oracle deck. I can't remember the exact name of it, but I did watch the flip through, and they are absolutely gorgeous cards. That is a deck that eventually I'm going to get. Also, the Lightworkers Oracle. I would really love to get my hands on that one. That is a beautiful set of cards. Speaking of Witcharoo let me know that the Eagle has landed, and my Runes of the Gods cards are on their way. Now, when they'll be here is not something I'm completely concerned about, quite honestly. Just know that they will be appearing in a very special Rune Casting Wednesday video. Gotta cleanse them, gotta charge them, gotta get to know them a little bit. I also have another deck that I'm currently getting to know. That will be featured on a Friday video, so probably not this Friday, but next. And it's going to be pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be pretty hilarious, especially if you're a person who has a cat for a pet. I think you're going to thoroughly enjoy it as much as I'm going to, because here's my little hunter down here causing chaos and running after things and knocking things off surfaces. Get that right? Alright, so let's get down to it. Who are you? Who am I? What is our role today? We just have this card popping up everywhere, don't we? That's important. And it looks like we are going to be sort of ending something today. Now what that is, I don't know. That part's not clear because the rest of the cards haven't been turned over. So we're gonna look at that as this is an end point for us somewhere. So let's get the rest of these cards turned over and see what the context is. So for our guide, we have the Thing, or the All Thing. The Thing is what was used as a gathering where laws were made, some laws were ended, some laws were modified. It looks to me like we may be at a point where we're helping someone else through an end point and possibly a beginning of another. Not a bad place to be. We have the Crow. Over in the Tribe of the Greyhorn Pagans Telegram group, we were just talking about this. We've been talking ravens, crows, and all that sort of thing, and I posted a photo, which, if I remember, I will put it here, now. Yeah, I'm kind of a fan of the movie and the comic book. Big fan. Have been since I was a kid, and I can watch them today, and holy smokes, that movie is old. Wow. But anyway, the Crow Spirit tells us to co-create with Spirit, so we do need to consult with that. I hope that the weekend reading brought you some kind of spiritual comfort. I hope it helped you find it, if nothing else, because that's going to be, we're going to have a heavy emphasis on the spiritual, looks like today, in an attempt to kind of help others through their ends, or even through our own. So let's see what the tarot has to say today. We have a King of Water, or King of Cups, old Poseidon himself. We have a Tower. And we have a Nine of Water. There's a lot of emotion here today. And again, a Ragnarok, the Tower, we're looking at endpoints. And with the King of Water, we're seeing some emotional maturity here. So we do need to practice a little bit of that, and, you know, maybe not get angry at just about or outraged at everything we see. It's time for us to kind of take it with just a little caution. So if you find something just irks you right away, it's time to step back and breathe and kind of look at it a little bit. Let's see, water. We got water. We got lots and lots of water. And for us, that King of Water, I definitely see emotional maturity. We're also seeing that end point. Now with the Tower moments are always kind of the worst, because the Tower falls apart. In this card, It doesn't. The tower stands. But it's not exactly perfect, is it? It's not really on something stable, I don't think. So with this particular card, you're looking at, you're definitely looking at foundation. Foundational principle is going to be everything. But here's the thing about that King of Water. The King of Water, the key to making it about the foundations and that solid, stable structure is that you do have to be fair. You do have to you have to be a little gentle. You have to be the non-judgmental peacemaker today, possibly even a mediator. I mean, this is Poseidon, the wise old king here, wise old king of the sea. So this is not about stirring that. How can I put it? It's not about stirring the water, because when we get to that 9 of water, that's where your dreams are coming true. These are fulfilled wishes brought about by your own hand here. As long as you practice that emotional maturity, you're going to be just fine. As a matter of fact, where I said I didn't see this sitting on stable ground, I mean, how mistaken could I be? Because it looks to me like it's as stable as they come. I mean, it's built right there on rocks, right there on the water, no less. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, so the meaning behind the tower standing rather than crumbling in this instance is a paradigm shift. It's also in how you handle that paradigm shift, that whether it benefits you or not. So, going to the White Light Oracle here, we have the Alabaster Tablet of Layla, Queen of the Nagas, and the Deer of Delta. I really should work more with this deck so I can get the images here, but with this one, quiet, meditative communication, you're going to have to take that little bit of a break. You're going to have to allow yourself a little bit of time here. Because as you can see by that light right there, the messages are coming through, and they're for your own good. They're for my own good too, and I really need to be listening to them. Right here, Queen of the Nagas. There is some extreme power at play here. But even though that there's a lot of power right, particularly right there, the one thing we can rely on is that it looks to me like this is communicating here. So this is where it's coming from, but this is us. We need to be receiving it. This Deer of Delta, though, I'm seeing family. If you're currently a mother or a father, this is finding some kind of wisdom within your own children. And once again, I'd just love to see if I'm right. So let's, like I said, I don't work with this deck very often, and I probably should. So we got mark that one. Let's go to 41. Here we go. And here it is. If we attempt to live our lives skewed toward one direction, we will miss out. Now, understand something. There's great. This is going with masculine and feminine. So there's great value in masculine tendencies toward exploration, adventure, progress, and development. However, feminine tendencies toward compassion, acceptance, kindness, and mercy are a balancing necessity for humanity to survive. Those dual wisdoms need to find balance and integrate into mature expression in every human heart. So, for Queen of the Nagas, the sacred task exists for you to fulfill. It is to be found through the connection to your heart. Be open only to those most authentic teachings which prove helpful to your continued spiritual progress and personal freedom. Cleansing your body, mind, and heart and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to support you. That's pretty powerful. So far, in a sense, yeah. Kinda nailing it there. And let's see that deer. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You don't need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from the light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level because the real you is always empowered and protected in light. So we are facing some ends. We do need to get our mind, body, and spirit together today. We need to look past all the petty nonsense and garbage and understand that everything today, this is not about forcing anything, it's about being very gentle with it. Understand? Getting it? Cool. Let's go to the runes and wrap this thing. So we have Thurisaz, we have Awaz, and we have Fehu. Thurisaz. You know what I'm thinking this is? This isn't smashing ignorance or anything like that. This is removing that thorn in your side. If you find some ignorance somewhere, gentle reminders. Such as, let me see if I can find an example. Oh boy. Gentle reminders. Magic edition. Oh, you've got your magic wand. Well, maybe you can summon a dragon. No, not really. It's just a tool. It's just a tool for directing energy where I want it to go. Fact is, I don't even need this. I can simply use my finger. Which finger is the magic residing in? Comment down below if you know what that's from. Further comment if you know the answer. But your removal of ignorance or just things that people just don't know. Ignorance is one of those things. Ignorance is everywhere. I'm ignorant about the ways of most things about, internal combustion engines. So if I make an assumption about an engine, you can always say, well, that's not really the way it works. Check this out. And then we can move forward learning together. Because when you do that, you bring others to your level. You don't stoop to theirs, you bring them to yours. And that is a benefit to everyone involved. Right here in the center, right here in the center of everything, we are getting those messages. they are going to be gentle reminders to us. We pass them on to others. It's not, why is this happen? This is the card that reminds us, this isn't happening to us, it's happening for us. This is how we handle it, and look at how this turns out. This is actually a great outcome. Wishes fulfilled, gentle reminders. We're all made powerful, or more so, because someone took the time, the care, and the effort to simply gently educate us. This isn't a case of the pop, taking that little conductor stick while teaching someone piano and popping them every time they mess up. It's stop. Here, not here. Slowly now. There we go. Just like that. As you get it, you speed up. Speed comes later. Accuracy comes now. Very simple, very gentle reminders. Diplomacy. These are all the things in here today. Spirit is trying to communicate with you so that you can communicate to someone else. And ladies and gentlemen, that, to me, is one beautiful reading. That's really the summary. Is that things may be falling apart to you, but Spirit is gently reminding us it's not happening to you, it's happening for you so that you can teach someone else. And these are the gentle lessons. The lessons that benefit all of us today. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed giving it. We all need a little good news for a Monday, do we not? I think we do. By the way, I want to, before I go, Thursday's video, Friday's video, yes, I said that. I also called a box a car yesterday for some reason. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I have no control over my words. Oh man. Okay, so Thursday and Friday's videos were the absolute best in terms of performance. I've been keeping an eye on the numbers. We broke triple digits again, thanks to you. Thanks to you. The first rule of Tarot Club is you talk about Tarot Club. And if this is your first time at Tarot Club, you have to bring a friend. Only kidding, only kidding. Alright, so, I'm going to get out of here. I love you all. Have I told you that lately? I do. I'll tell you it again. I love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. Do what lights you up. And as always, shine on.